Tantal is a majestic city, and I just love going up here and getting a nice view of it. My name is Dr. Von Crazy, and welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time we completed Vale's side quest, and this time we'll be completing T-ELOS's. But there's actually... God damn it! As I was saying...
Are you not hungry yet?
There's another Dark Blade that I actually haven't completed their heart-to-heart yet.
Percival, if I may ask, what are you looking at from a place like this?
I see the city.
Well, yes, I can see that. Is there something there?
The lights.
The lights?
Points of warmth shining in the cold, hushed darkness, signifying life. Each of them, the mark of a human soul, living its life in this city. And yet, how many of those lives can be happy ones?
Percival, the things you say sound almost like poetry sometimes.
I, a poet? I merely state what I see before me. I do not mean to sound cryptic.
Why do you help people?
A difficult question. To make the world a better place. That would be an easy answer to give. But I do not pursue such lofty goals.
Why would you do it then? Saving people, just like that time recently.
Many would claim all people are equal, but it does not seem that way to me. The rules that govern this world are still unjust and crooked. The weak are abused by the strong, who bend morality and law to evil ends. I find such acts distasteful, so I prefer to side with those in need. It is as simple as that.
In other words, you guard the weak against the strong. That stance agrees with me. I look forward to the work we'll do.
That means a lot. It's thanks to you that I can continue walking my path. So I thank you, my driver. I will be counting on you.
And that's Percival's heart-to-heart poetic license, and...
Victory is assured. So this is perfection.
Sublime! Your efforts have borne many fruits.
And we've completed his affinity chart. I love having these full affinity charts. It's so good. But while we're here, up on this Tantalese roof, that balcony over there, Zeke actually had a little monologue on that on our first visit to Theosoir way back when. But as far as I know, there isn't actually any way there. It's one of the few times where you can see something in a cutscene, but you can't actually go there. And it's kind of sad, actually. There's a lot of neat places in the other Xeno games. Like that one room where they're working on the faces in, well, the spoiler area of Xenoblade 1, and you can actually reach that area, and it's a landmark, and it's really cool, but that one balcony just can't be reached by any means. But, well, with that done, let's actually get to T-ELOS's quest, why don't we? We want to go to Uriah, specifically the Elethra Ruins. The quest will be in this area. However, a warning, if you have completed Bana's side quests, then this area will be swarming with level 90 or so enemies. You can avoid them easily enough, but they're still pretty dangerous. What's this? Indoline survivors, perhaps? They must have come here from the World Tree. Looks like it. I see no reason to leave them alive. I'll erase them. Wait a sec, let's watch them for a bit first, yeah? Who are you? The driver of the Aegis and the Flamebringer? Your pursuit of us is formidable in its relentlessness. actually weren't pursuing anyone. This is a total coincidence. You've interrupted our plan, kid. Or maybe this is a praetor-given opportunity. Let's rid ourselves of these brats. Praise be! Heh, I could have saved us some time. Yeah, but still. Attention, maggots. Your pitiful lives end here. And we get the quest Lingering Resentment.
Looks like we've been rebels.
Much like KOS-MOS, T-ELOS is a giant reference to Xenosaga. However, he's in Xenosaga episode 3, and I haven't actually been able to beat episode 1, so I don't know much about her. I imagine that'll put an end to their shenanigans in Fort Jemima. All in a day's work. Idiots. They mentioned a plan, if you recall. Even now, I imagine more survivors are gathering to enact vengeance on us. You could be right. When a plant is rotten, you need to drag it up by the roots. Look, it's all very well to guess about more survivors, but we don't know where they are. I'm sure these little vermin will tell us with a little persuasion. This won't take long. Hey, hold on. What's the plan you mentioned? Start talking or die. If you think I'll sing, you don't know me very well, lady. The location of your friends will suffice. Just tell me, and this will all go away. Ah! Worthless. Ah! What's the plan you mentioned? Start talking or die. Do your worst. I'll never tell you. The location of your friends will suffice. Just tell me this, and this will all go away. Is that all you've got? I'm disappointed. You sick little rat. Gah! Bleh. What's the plan you mentioned? Start talking or die. What will you do if I tell you? I'll eradicate every last one of you. You're actually going to tell him that? Well, in that case, the survivors of Indol are gathering in Moradane in the Kasang Wastes. Wait, you're going to tell her that? By our power combined, we will do a praetor Amalthus proud! I'd say more hubris than pride, but... Preparations are almost complete. Finding you lot was the final step. By all means, save us the trouble. That's enough from you. Gah! We must head for Moradane. It seems we must. Sounds like we'll have to stop their plot the hard way, eh? Let's go. But, try to restrain yourself a bit, yeah, T-ELOS? As if. Alright. Where you want to be is, kinda hard to explain, actually. The old industrial district is just to the east of here, so that's where you need to be. You saw the map. Looks like all the information you got out of that goon was right on the money. What's our move, chaps? Well, we've established that we're the targets. I'd say this is our problem to deal with. And we shouldn't just rush in. Nonsense. They are enemies. Our directive is clear. T-ELOS? That girl. Looks like you're not finished yet. Did you really think you were going to be able to take down the Aegis and her companions? Who are you? We've been preempted. Not so. This just saves us the effort of chasing the Aegis down. These fools are nothing but moths, eager for the flame. Soon enough, the other survivors of Indol will be arriving here. If we can hold out until then, the hour of our vengeance will soon be at hand. Risible? I suppose all you worms think the same. You think your threats are anything more than the chitter of vermin? You're only one blade, and like 5 drivers, and a bunch of other blades. Don't underestimate our power! Get her! Don't get in my way. I plan on enjoying this.
Looks like we've been
T-ELOS is a lot meaner than KOS-MOS. He's a villain in Xenoblade 3, so that does make sense. Topple you. And keep the slashing. There he is.
Moment's rest.
Got it!
Hey look, it's the Falcon from Fire Emblem. Let's get this I love how good Berserker Slash is! Curse you! Is that all you had? Look sharp! Reinforcements! Can't these guys give us a moment to catch our breath? Weakling drivers. Bit harsh, T-ELOS. It seems we arrived late. We cannot wait for the others. We must avenge our fallen comrades ourselves. Praise to Amalthus! Let us crush these heretics! These guys just don't give up, do they? They sure take after Amalthus. More's the pity. These ones look to be considerably tougher than their compatriots. I advise caution, T-ELOS. Duly noted.
Looks like we've been rumbled.
I mean, she advises caution, but we're really just gonna Berserker Slash them.
A shameful defeat.
2 of them are already dead.
Not like this.
Now we've only got like a Nels left. You're not at max infinity, oh, I didn't get the crit, damn it. I'm toppled. Gravity. Got him.
These blighters just don't know when to quit, do they?
Do have the numbers though.
Tell us what.
Come, I'll put you out of your misery. Worthless maggots. This place will be your grave.
Can you?
Miserable weaklings. Did you think you'd be a match for me?
Whoa. Ruthless as always, I see.
T-ELOS! You all right?
Completely.
Thanks for that. That would have taken a lot longer without you, T-ELOS.
Though I do wish you'd stop showing off. Your concern is pointless. Battle is what blades are born for. No need to waste your worries on me. Even if it sometimes seems like that's what you drivers are born for.
No. Look.
So what? Showing concern for our friends is useless? Is that what you're saying?
Keep talking, I'll stomp you. Just like I did that last maggot.
Freaky.
Oh, I give up. You really are something else, T-ELOS. Don't think I've ever seen a blade like you.
At least, there is no doubting her prowess. Her assistance has proven invaluable.
You're right. She's good to have around. We'll keep counting on you. All right, T-ELOS. I'm sure she'll warm to us eventually.
T-ELOS, got a bit of a question for ya. You're pretty powerful and all that, but wouldn't it be better if you worked with us a bit more? I am working with you. Yeah, I suppose so. What's the issue? Look, everyone knows that one of the jobs of a blade is to protect their driver. But that's only part of it. You're our mate, T-ELOS. There's more to being part of the team than just fighting. Drivers and blades can support each other in a bunch of ways. I understand. Your concerns have been noted. However, there is no reason to alter my present behavior. I had a feeling you'd say that. I shall consider whether your suggestion could be implemented in the future. Here, T-ELOS! Not much more I can ask. T-ELOS, your foolhardy actions before were inexcusable. Heh, it's amusing to hear that from you. I act efficiently according to the best analysis of the data. You act according to your own reckless desires. Your treatment of those people was unwarranted. We are simply incompatible, you and I. It's pointless trying to see eye to eye. Acknowledged. But our goals are aligned. Unfortunately, you have a point. If we encounter a similar situation in the future, I advise working together to resolve it. Heh! T-ELOS and KOS-MOS, it's great to see you guys settling your differences. I do not think we are settling our differences. Agreed. Our differences are irreconcilable. See? 2 peas in a pod. And that's the end of the quest, Lingering Resentment. I actually didn't know there was an extra scene with KOS-MOS at the end of that. I mean, considering I've never had KOS-MOS at this point, I've always gotten her last or so before. Also, just like KOS-MOS...
My power is far from complete. I might as well lend you a hand.
Yeah, T-ELOS and KOS-MOS both have a quest as their Key Affinity 5 reward requirements. There's one more thing I want to show while I've got T-ELOS in the party.
Let's go then.
So I went to fight this unique monster because I thought KOS-MOS and T-ELOS had some unique battle quotes between them. But as it turns out, no, they don't have any quotes when you switch between them, when you switch between one when the other's on the field, or when you win a battle with them. So, whoops. Well, with all that done, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, just because we completed all the Blade quests doesn't mean we've completed all the quests. There are 3 DLC quests that have enemies that are stronger than the final boss in them. And next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we'll be starting on those. See you guys then.